Next up, let's transition and go down to Duval. The
Oh man,
Texans,
that was nasty.
yeah, the Texans beat Jacksonville. That's not what we're talking about here. In that ball game, Trevor Lawrence got knocked out by Azeez Al-Shair. I hope I said his last name right. Azeez, right?
Yep.
Forearm to the head. Trevor Lawrence slid. Uh, Azeez had already committed, gave him a forearm. Not saying he intentionally did that, but clearly didn't look good on tape. Trevor went to sleep. Trevor got knocked out, got carted off the football field. A little melee happened. Now we just got word that Azeez has been suspended by the NFL for 3 games. All right, me and you played on the defensive side, and we know how difficult it is for us sometimes in terms of playing fast, doing our job, but also too trying to uphold the rules of the game in terms of contact or unnecessary roughness. What were your thoughts on that play by Azeez?
When I initially saw the play, I was like, damn. Like, seriously, Mac, when I first saw it, I said, damn, because as a defender, we all know how much they protect the quarterbacks, right? So me as a defender, my first thought is the quarterback's probably going to slide, especially knowing who the quarterback runner is. Like a Trevor Lawrence, he's probably going to slide. He's not going to lower his helmet towards no linebacker or DB. You got Daniel Jones. He's a slider. So when you go into the game, so you know who's sliding and what guys are going to try to lower the shoulder on you, like a Cam Newton, Anthony Richardson, the young Lamar Jackson. Those guys that's trying to run around you and run through you. Trevor Lawrence never been that guy, right? So when he's running, and you clearly can see him about to slide, and my man, Azeez?
Azeez.
Azeez was just committed. I'm not saying that it was a dirty play. Well, it was a dirty play. And I'm not saying that he did that on purpose. But what I'm saying is he had more than enough time to at least let up, because if you look at him, he's diving in with his elbow, right? And as he see the quarterback sliding, now you got to change your body position and be like, all right, now I have to find a way just to slide on top of him without giving him a devastating blow. You know what I mean? So I get the game is being played fast, but watching that play, man, you got to understand, obviously you can't do that. And two, the quarterbacks who you're playing up against, because I've never seen Trevor Lawrence lower his helmet. I've never seen him, try to lower his shoulder on a defender, maybe on the sideline, but in the field of play, 9 times out of 10, he's going to slide, So rightfully so, the NFL suspended him because that was a hit that, went very, very viral. And we're trying to, the league is trying to make this game safe as possible. So I knew a suspension was going to happen with if they find him as well. I don't know if they found him, I knew that he was probably going to get suspended just because of the devastation of that blow and everything that came with after that, with the brawling on the sideline, and things like that. So the league is doing a much better job of, the players protecting the players' health, because last night, example of Grant Delpit, he was making a tackle.
Yeah,
right?
I saw that.
Yeah, and he was trying to go back and still play, but the refs, somebody upstairs, was spotted. Let's time out. Let's get him up out of there and check him out. And I don't even think he got back in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember.
Yeah, so like I said, the league is doing a great job of making sure that they do their part on keeping guys safe and healthy as possible.
Yeah, one thing I'll say about this in terms of Azeez, ejection, getting ejected, no question that was going to happen. I was a bit surprised they gave him a 3-game suspension.
I thought he'd get one.
I thought he was going to give him 1 too.
Yeah.
3 games seems to be a bit absurd, in my opinion, and seeing where the season is the season's almost over. There's a few, 5 games left. You suspended this man for 3 games, and it wasn't like he did this early in the year where he has this reoccurring theme of being extra in terms of tackling. So maybe he can appeal and hopefully win that appeal. I don't know, but I thought 3 games was a bit egregious. But one thing I'll say about this, when you play certain positions on the defensive side, you wired differently.
Yeah.
Like when you play linebacker, you got to be wired differently. You know, some back in the day, you know, when I played with some safeties, they were wired differently. And it's hard for them to have their mentality be one thing and instantly turn it off based on who the ball carrier is. Because your job is to go hunt by any means necessary, right? Your job is to go hunt and do so full speed. So I get what you say, and I agree with you. The forearm is kind of what really made it look very, very devastating.
And that was a forearm that had the brace
on it. And you know, I don't know if you ever played with some type of brace or cast, but I did. And I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was tackling, I knew it couldn't really hurt me. So I'm using that.
Right.
I ain't saying Azeez was trying to use it, but he didn't use the arm that didn't have the brace.
True story. True story.
I ain't saying he wanted to do it. All I'm saying, you ain't go with the arm that ain't had the brace. Right. That's all I'm saying. But also, the NFL, you got to understand, linebackers ain't wired right. They're different. Those are they are apex animals, bro, like predators out there. And when they go see, and now you got to watch Azeez play. He go hunt. It don't matter who it is. He has one thing on his mind to inflict not pain, but hard tackles to whoever the ball carrier is. And for Trevor, if you know you're going down, just get down.
He did get down, man.
Just get down.
He did get down. That man slid 2.5 feet early back.
You got to get down. You got to get down out there, them boys, man. You know them boys ain't playing around, man.
Mac, he did.
No, you got to fall. But man, forget that extra yard or 2 yards that you hunting for. Man, get down, man. They put you to sleep, Pat. You know that. Them boys are different.
I do know that. That's why I play defense.